What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. I am Travis, and we are live streaming. And that's a thing that I do from time to time, and I think I'm going to start doing it on Saturdays because, I mean, you know, what else am I going to do on a Saturday morning? Actually, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot a bunch of videos today and maybe edit one or two. But I'm happy to have you along for this Saturday morning for as long as I'll be here. We'll be talking about tech and whatever else happens to tickle our fancy. Hit that chat up if you have the ability to do so. If you don't, just hang out. We can do that. We can do that, right? I got a new setup here. I'm using Streamlab OBS, so I have like my iPad that I can do some things with. We got some new sparkly things. When people come up, little things will pop up. All that real corny crap that you're used to seeing everywhere else. So I hope that you enjoy and get some people up in here, chat it up, and get it going. All right, so let's start with Instagram. I talked about this yesterday on my live stream that I did yesterday, but for those of you that weren't here, let me talk a little bit about what Instagram's doing and what YouTube's doing and how they're, I don't know about stealing from each other, but they're certainly taking a look over each other's shoulder and doing the other thing, and what I think about it. So earlier this week, Instagram unleashed the Instagram TV. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a fan of vertical video. And for those of you who don't know what vertical video means, that means we take your phone and shoot it like this when you know you're not supposed to do that. Do you have a television in your house that's like this? Is this how you've been watching TV for? No, and you're going to say it's a phone. You carry it like this, so that's why you shoot. Enough of that. Anyway, that's the primary way that they want you to ingest video on their site. They want you to shoot everything in this mode and then watch it in this mode. And I mean, I guess, but I don't know if Instagram, and listen, I'm not a huge Instagram person, but I'm unsure if like you're supposed to sit there and watch an Instagram video for like 10-20 minutes like this. I mean, I guess I don't know. Anyway, it appears to be something that they're trying to do to make strides against YouTube. They want to have kind of the more long form video, because obviously the longer someone stays on your platform, the more money you can make through advertisements and the more engagement you get. Well, new subscriber, Cherry Daniels just subscribed. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl Daniels, you just subscribed. Okay, cool. Thanks, Cheryl. Anyway, I think that for me, like, Instagram is for the quick things. Flip, go see, put a like there, put a picture there, maybe a short little video. Stories are kind of big. What's up, Alan? Alan Osborne in the house. What up, player? I think that for me, it's just not one of the things that I'm like over the moon about. And like I said, I talked about this yesterday. On the flip side of that, YouTube announced at VidCon that they're going to have stories now. Even though I don't use stories on Instagram, I will be using stories on YouTube because I'm trying to build this particular platform. It's a quick way that I can throw something up, not have to edit it, and maybe put something. Just listen, let me tell you, there's a lot of things that go through my mind during the course of a day that I can't put into a video. A lot of things. And I see some stuff. I see some stuff sometimes. And I, as much as I'd love to share it, I can't share it in my videos. So a story would be kind of cool. I could throw down, you know, a quick story, go bloop, 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 and that's all good. Now, the problem is, one, this hasn't rolled out yet, and two, you can't actually use it until you get 10,000 subscribers. Now, I'm not at 10,000 subscribers yet. I did hit 2,000 about an hour ago, which is great, fantastic, super excited, and I'm going to continue on that trek, and I'm hoping by December I'm at 10,000. So hopefully around Christmas time, I'll be sending up them stories, and y'all can see what I be doing. By the way, for any of you out there paying attention, my birthday is the day after Christmas, so feel free to save up. So when I do my first story, you can send me some stuff. Just saying. Anyway, so Alan Osborne back in here. He was in here yesterday when we were doing the chat. I was doing like a test chat. I just started this new setup here, Alan. You might see chat looks a little different. When subscribers come, they get a little pop-up. I actually can take donations in this setup, apparently. So since I'm not technically eligible for Super Chat, I can actually take donations through Streamlabs OBS, which is cool. I don't know exactly how it works. And at some point, we'll get there, but I'm just setting it up so that the infrastructure is in place once we move on. Now, another cool thing I can do is I can share my screen a lot better. So, for example, boom. You should now be looking at my screen. I can't see the chat now, but, you know, you can't win them all. Anyway, so I like to look through Engadget specifically, see what kind of new things are going. I can't do this two-tone phone. So let's talk a little bit about phones, just for a brief minute. Mainly because they take so much time to make. That's a phone call. That's not happening. Not happening on a live stream. Not taking no phone calls. They make these beautiful phones that you ain't gonna do nothing with, because you're gonna put a case right on them. I'm literally putting a case right on my phone before it goes. I'm putting a screen protector on it, and I'm putting a case on it before anything happens. If I just spent well, okay, so I actually don't ever pay full price for my phones. Hey, what's up? What up, Matesh? What's up? Matesh is in the house. I think you were going to live stream at some point pretty soon too. What's up, Matesh? Good to see you, brother. I mean, I'm putting a case on the phone right away because, first of all, I keep these for about a year, and I have the jump on T-Mobile, so I go to the next phone every year, and I always go from note to note, by the way. So the next phone review from me, you'll probably see, will be a Note 9. But I'm going to have it for a year. And even though I got the protection, I'm not trying to pay no money to get a cracked screen fixed or anything like that. Forget about that. I am straight up trying to keep my joint good for, you know, about a year. Yeah, I don't know how people keep their phones naked. I see those people, and it's like saying, I see dead people. I really think that those people are the bravest people in the world, or they're just not. I don't know. I think everyone drops their phone at least once. Yeah, need a case, just in case. Just in case you need a case. I gotta be honest, man. I don't see how people do it. I don't see how people do it. But I see people with that, and I look at them strange. I look at them sideways. I look, listen, that thing's like $1,000. You know you're scratching up. And then the people that crack me up are the people you see with cases, and their screen is cracked. Look, just like a spider web on the front. You're like, man, maybe you shouldn't have a phone yet. It's possible you haven't graduated to phone status. But that's what I'm saying here, this two-tone smartphone thing. I mean, listen, they're great to look at, but I'm never going to see that. I'm always going to have my case on. So it's not fun. It's not fun. Supreme Court rules for a search warrant for phone location data. That's nice. By the way, there's a documentary on Netflix. There were some great documentaries on Netflix, but specifically the one I'm thinking of is there's one where this guy was basically accused of murder, and they had to use his among other things like cell phone triangulation to figure out where he was, to see if he was there or not. And I can't remember if his phone was off or something, so they couldn't quite use it. I got to tell you, that could save your life. I mean, knowing where you are, your triangulation and everything. But what was really interesting, they were filming an episode of what's the Larry Sanders Show or something, and he just happened to be in the background while like the murder was happening. It was the weirdest kind of combination of weird things. It's such a great. I think it was called. It's on Netflix, and it's one of those documentaries. Like called Saved or something. I don't know. Anyway, hey Polsky, what's up, baby? Polsky's in Poland, so he's doing well. Good to see you, brother. But you should check it out. It's let me see if I can find it on Netflix right quick. Let me see if I can find it. Also, I thought I had it set up so that the chat didn't disappear, or maybe it does whenever I go back to it. That's what it does. I think it does, because every time I switch back, I think it clears the chat. So maybe I won't do that. Let me see if I can find that Netflix documentary, because it's a trippy documentary. Netflix documentary baseball. It's the best way I can remember it. Yeah, this is the one. Yep. Long Shot. It's called Long Shot. Make sure you check it out. It is a trippy documentary. Guy got super lucky, man. He got super lucky. They thought he was the man. And he was going to jail. What time is it over there, Polsky? What time is it over there? I know you're in Poland, so I don't know what the time difference is, but right now, right here, 9:40 a.m. on the Pacific time. But yeah, long shot. I'm in the middle. I watched Evil Genius, which is pretty good. I actually remember when that happened. I did not know the backstory, and I didn't even know that multiple people like died around that. I didn't know about that, but I do remember the guy going into the bank and having the thing. Oh, 6:40. Okay, that's a pretty good time. Having like the bomb strapped around. I remember that because it was so weird. Good documentary. I'm also in the middle of watching The Staircase, which is getting pretty good. I'll tell you, man, the court systems, like if you watch that in Making a Murderer, man, you really hope that you're never in a situation where you got to have, you have to go to the judge. Or it's not even a judge that decides it. It's your peers that decide it, because there are some shenanigans going on out there today. People that are not guilty getting thrown in jail, and I'm not about that life. I am straight up trying to just do my channel, chill out, and not be arrested for anything. Please, dear God, let's not do that. All right, so let's see what else is going on. So, okay, so I see a video, thing here about one of the New York Knicks, the top draft, wore a Fortnite suit to the draft. Now, I like this.
The New York Knickerbockers, commonly referred to as the Knicks, are an American professional basketball team based in the borough of Manhattan, in New York City.
Yeah, I know about them.
Sorry, I can't get the answer to your question.
Why I ain't ask you? Why are you talking to me anyway? See, Alexa over there tripping. She over there tripping. Why are you tripping? That's the fire cube over there answering back to me. I ain't ask her nothing. Anyway, so this guy, what's his name? Kevin Knox. Drafted 9th overall, had a big Fortnite jacket. Let me real quick show you what that looks like. Browser, boom. So now you should be able to see that. This dude with his Fortnite. Now, here's the thing. I actually think that's a really smart thing, because Fortnite is lighting it up right now. Everyone and their mama is playing Fortnite. And literally, like, some people's mama are playing Fortnite. And if you can lock that in, here's the thing. This kid, he's going to be in the NBA. Who knows if he's going to be any good? Whether he was good in college or not is irrelevant, because you can be great in college, go into NBA, and then get just slaughtered, or not even play at all. But he locks in. He goes, listen, I'm going to be high draft pick. Fortnite, son. Go ahead and sponsor me. And there's that connection, man. And if nothing else, he might have just gained fans for doing that, like people who didn't even know who he was. He ends up on a tech blog because of it. And Gadget does not cover like the NBA in general. They'll cover like if they're going to do 360 or a VR or something like that. That's how you cover that. But in this particular case, because he had a little Fortnite jacket on, now he's there. I bet you he's on a bunch of different websites. If he gets on some gaming sites where there's millions of people that read the gaming sites, or a YouTube channel mentions him, maybe Ninja on Twitch or whatever, hey, that dude, now all of a sudden he's a big deal. And all he had to do was get a little Fortnite jacket. Probably didn't cost him much of nothing. And even if it did, it was worth the investment. It's a smart thing to do. Something Gary Vaynerchuk will talk about quite often is kind of tapping into these different trends and stuff, and doing something different. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. If I could do something like that, I would do it. I mean, I guess I could, but no one would give a crap. So, all right. Let's see what else is going on. YouTube. Oh, so okay. Here we go. So here's something kind of cool. I was talking about this yesterday. Excuse me. Here, I'll show you this. So YouTube is going to allow, and you're going to see this more from the bigger channels. You won't see it from like my channel anytime soon, because you need to have like 100,000 subscribers. But they're going to allow creators to have, you see this right here? Buy merchandise right on the channel. Boom. So you can be watching a video like Lucas the Spider and go, I want a Lucas the Spider hoodie. Boom. And then there you go. And then they get the money for it, which is great. Actually, it's really great, because currently we have to tell people to go to a different website or something like that, and hope that people will get off the video, and then we'll go to another website. And the chances of someone doing something like that is kind of low. unless you're a hardcore fan, which is great. But the reality is, every time you put any kind of obstacle in front of someone, is less likely that they're going to take that next step. So if you put it right at the bottom, if I had like, you know, my Travis MCP shirts that I wear in my videos right there, maybe you might buy one. I'll have different designs, by the way, later in the year. So hopefully by then you'll actually want one. But yeah, I mean, it makes it's a really great way to set people up for success. But again, only for 100,000 subscribers and above. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense, because that's probably where you need to be in order to have the engagement of people that are actually going to buy stuff and make it worthwhile. But it's not actually true. So the subscriber to view ratio is a weird kind of fake number that, you know, the higher it is, the better, and the more powerful, whatever you are as a YouTuber. Like, let's say you have 100,000 subscribers. It's very likely actually, that most of your videos are only hitting about 10 to 11,000 views. You're not getting 60, 70,000 views for the most part, like your average 100,000. So unless you have a big, like a specific big video, a hero video, they call it. But for the most part, like it's about 10% and sometimes less, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually a lot less. Just go around and check around some videos. Like, some people punch above their weight class, so to speak, like I do sometimes. And as smaller YouTubers, in order to grow fast, you have to be over 1-to-1. But for bigger YouTubers, it's not that way. So, but the reality is, there are some smaller channels with like amazing fan bases that would totally buy merch. So, and in a weird way, some people go, oh, we're looking out to make money. But here's the thing: if they opened it up to more people, they would make more money. So it's not about YouTube not wanting to keep it just for the big ones to make more money. That's actually false. They would make more money if they opened it up to more creators, because obviously more people would buy stuff. I think it's more about like vetting the service, number one, testing it out, making sure that it'll work for, you know, the advertisers they have on the site, which is a big thing, you know, the subscribers and all that stuff. But I also think that you could get some people just straight up trying to money launder and stuff. There's a bunch of ways to make money. Like, there are people doing some dirty stuff out there on like eBay and stuff, selling counterfeit stuff and whatever. And if you give them an extra way to make money or to launder money, they'll do it, man. So you know, I think they're just trying to make themselves safe, protect themselves, putting it at a higher subscriber base, assuming that those are vetted. Although there's plenty of channels out there with tons of subscribers that are just straight up streaming like copyrighted content. But I think they're thinking that it's mainly vetted and that it's safer. And then I think at some point, I think their new their new kind of bar is like 10,000, 1,000 to 10,000. So 10,000 has a lot of different features they open up for creators. 1,000 is the monetization. So I think somewhere between 1 and 10,000 is where you're going to start seeing some of these features go, but I don't think they're ever going to go lower than that. I think they're never going to go. I think like the merch stuff is never going to go below 1,000, and I don't even know if it'll go to 1,000. I think 10 is probably where they're feeling like it's a good number. You're a solid creator at that point. You probably have some people that are willing to buy stuff, so that's stuff. These headphones give me. Oh, good. Yeah. No worries. Glad you like them. Finally, summer. Yes. I can't believe it's June already, man. It is the middle. It's the end of June. It's almost July. That's the thing. The other day, I remember it wasn't that. It was just the other day. I was like, oh, I can't wait for summer to get here. It's June 15th. I mean, that was, a week ago. And I was like, what? We're in the middle of June? It's almost July, man. What? I was waiting for summer to come, and it's already here in the middle. We're in the thick of it. Man, I'm getting old. It's terrible. I'm glad you like the headphones. I'm glad you do. I wasn't sure that I was ever going to be able to get around to them for a review, so I figured you might like them. Let's see what else is going on. Where is everybody, by the way? I know it's middle of the afternoon on a Saturday, but I know some of y'all home. It's funny because yesterday I did a live stream and I had more people in the middle of the day. And I'm thinking to myself, shouldn't you be at work? All right, let's take a look at this. Boom. Movie Pass. So, they're going to do surge pricing. So AMC came out with their own version of MoviePass, and now MoviePass is going to do surge pricing, and they're going to nickel and dime their ways right out of this thing. They're going to nickel and dime themselves right out of this thing. So MoviePass, in case you don't know, is you pay one price every month. I love movies, by the way. I love going to movies, but I have my own theater, so I don't actually end up going to movies very often. I watch them here. But you pay one price, and you get to go to like almost as many movies as you want to in a month, which is fantastical. What a great idea. Kind of like the Netflix of actually going to movies. But what's interesting is that, you know, things with surge pricing and stuff, that means you're going to charge more for like the bigger movies. And it's like, well, that's the whole point of this thing. Even so, it still will see, for an additional $2 to $6, they can see an IMAX or 3D film, neither of which are included in the current plan. Okay, I like that. So that's actually good. Like, I would pay more to go see an IMAX or in my case 3D film. Some people don't like 3D, but I do. But it looks like, and AMC launches on its own subscription plan. And the thing about AMC is I'm surrounded by AMC theaters. And AMC, $20, which means you only need to go to 2 movies to be ahead of the game. Pretty much, because most movies are like $12. But it gets you into any 3 movies a week. So basically, you can win pretty quickly if you go to the movies a lot. And I love, look, and you go to IMAX, Dolby Cinema, that's good. You can buy tickets day of or weeks in advance. That's what's up. I like that. I like that. So for me, if I were to do something like this, which I won't, but if I were, that would be the one. Excuse me. Having a really cough the last couple of weeks. If I was going to do them, that would be the one. I have AMC's all around me. They're really nice theaters. And for $20, you know, if I was still into the movie going game, let me tell you something. I would go 3 times a week. Get my money's worth, because what is it like? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at how much a ticket would be today if I wanted to go see a movie. Let's go see. I want to see the Solo movie, which I hear is pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, so let's take a look. Here we go. Oh, the new Jurassic Park's out. Incredibles 2, Ant-Man and Wasp. Hey, a bunch of movies out. I don't even know what Tag is. What's Tag? All right, let's just say I want to go see Ant-Man. Let's go 98121. So let's say standard, 2 o'clock. I said Ant-Man, but I'm going to Jurassic World. $12, $12.50. So literally, if you go twice, you've won. Twice in a month, not even twice in a week, just twice in a month, you've already won. So it's a good deal, man. And I love movies. Got my own theater. I'm gonna start. Like I said, I want to do my live streams in my theater because I think it'd be kind of fun. And I do sometimes post. It's not really that hard, and they will well overcharge you. Yeah. All right, let's go back to Engadget because I've just lost my train of thought. I got derailed off the train. Okay, so I was actually talking about this briefly this morning, but no one was watching, so let's talk about this. Chromebook, son. Chromebook. Hey, Ronald. Just watched your Kindle HD review and said you used to watch. Yep. Does Kindle Fire HD OS have a native YouTube app? Yes. Thank you, Ronald, for asking. Let me. I have one of my Fire tablets around here. I have one around here somewhere. You know what? Let me grab it and I'll show you. I haven't seen. Oh, I want to see Deadpool. Polsky. I will see it. I might even just buy it. I haven't seen it yet, so I might just straight up buy it. But Ronald, let me answer your question. Hang on one second, buddy. So here is my absolute favorite Amazon tablet. I've not done a review on the site because it's a discontinued tablet. It's the HDX8. I believe it's one of the best put together Amazon, or, well, it's definitely the best put together Amazon tablet ever, but one of the best put together Android tablets out there. It's really nice. It's powerful. It feels incredible in the hands. It's got a great screen. Amazing tablet. Discontinued because they charged a lot of money for it because it was a high-end piece of hardware when it came out, and most people don't want to spend the money. Oh, what am I doing? Most people don't want to spend the money on like this. So let me check. I believe it is a native app, Ronald. I'm actually 99% sure, and then I'll show you. Show you exactly what it looks like. But regardless, Ronald, even if it didn't, you just sideload Google Play, and then you're good. Why do I have... Uh-oh. Why do I have a pin on this? That's weird. I gotta remove that. So let's take a look. Let's go to the App Store. Go to the store. We're gonna look for the YouTubes. Oh, this one's not registered. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, there is a YouTube app. It's a blue icon. It's a native app. And it works. So yes, there's the answer to your question there, Ronald. Found it. And it works fine. You don't really need a native app, but it totally works. So yes, to answer your question, yes, there is one. But I would say that the Android version of the app is a little better. So what you could do is, and I would still recommend this anyway, is to go ahead and just sideload Google Play on it, and then use all that. El Jefe Reviews. What's up, player? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But yeah, Ronald, I would just go ahead and sideload and be done. And then that way you have everything. You don't have to worry about it. What's up, Jeff from El Jefe Reviews? That's my man right there. That's my man. That's my man. Make sure you check him out. Click on his profile right there. He's got an incredible channel. Doing it big. Doing it big. He just threw out a video. Let's see where you're at. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring his channel up right now. Let's bring up El Jefe Reviews. YouTubes.com. I'm going to show y'all El Jefe Reviews. Okay. Browser. Boom. This is El Jefe right here. Big homie. This video right here, look at this. 8,000 reviews. Put it out 4 days ago. This dude is holding back. This dude is holding back. He ain't telling me everything. He needs to tell me how he does that. That's big time. That's big time right there. But make sure you go to youtube.com. You put in El Jefe Reviews just like that. 1F. Boom. You notice who that handsome devil is right there? That's right. We did a collaboration. You may actually recognize Jeff from when I did the collab on my channel. He did the collab on his. So we're doing it big together. Doing it big. Having a good time while we do it. But yeah, make sure you check him out. And that big video he just dropped. He just dropped a huge video. Getting it big. All right, Polsky. Listen, brother. Thank you for dropping by. Enjoy your summer. And I will see you very soon. Polsky's been around for a minute or two. He's been subbed for quite a while. Thank you. I want to see when the new sub comes up. Because usually this thing will pop up a little sub when the subscriber subscribe. I'm using OBS Streamlabs. El Jefe Jeff, I'm using that now for the first time, and it's pretty cool, man. Well, yeah, the video, well, man, you gotta dig into the metrics, man, and see what happened. So a very similar thing happened to me last weekend with my oldest video. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you on the 2K. I appreciate that greatly. But you gotta see this, man. One of my videos that I don't even care for people to see got thrown out in front of so many people. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to show you guys some metrics right quick. I think most people wouldn't do this, but I don't care. Who cares? So let me go to my YouTube Studio Beta. And then I'm going to show you exactly what happened. My analytics. All right. I'm going to show you impressions browser. So Jeff, here I am floating around this is a new number for me. The 30s and 40s is new for me since I hit it out. Well, it's about a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. Look, last weekend, boom, it threw it up in front of everybody. 95,000 impressions, 97,000 impressions. My worst video, not my worst video, but one of my worst videos. If this had been anything else, if this had been any of my other videos, oh, it would have been so nice. I'll even show you. It was it was my very first review on this channel, and I never showed it was a terrible. Look. Ain't no one watching this thing. Boom! 60,000 impressions. And from a, a viewer standpoint, views, ain't no one watching. Boom! 4,000 for 2 days. You know, for 2 days, it just went out everywhere. Man, I don't know about that. Listen, that YouTube life is confusing. Confusing. I don't know why it does that. I would tell it other videos. I say, listen, I got some better videos than that, please. So, but if you go into your metrics and stuff, you ever figure out, you know, why that video went as well as it did, I'm happy for you for sure. You deserve it. But let's see if we can figure out what you did so we can do it again. Let's get it in there, man. Let's get it in. Yeah, we got to stick together for these small YouTube channels. All right, let me real quick look at some other tech stuff. What you got going on today, Jeff, man? What's going on for you today? While I look into this Chromebook. Oh, I'll talk about the Chromebook thing. So I was considering looking into getting a Chromebook because, like I was saying, I don't have a good place to shoot my videos. I don't have a really good place to shoot my videos. And right now I'm even shooting kind of in my living room. It's not a great place. I would like to shoot it in my theater. I think it probably looks better, but I don't really have the space. So I was thinking a Chromebook would be pretty good, because right now I just use my desktop for everything, because then I can just take it wherever and then, you know, broadcast from there. But the Chromebooks, I guess, only use the Google thingamabobber, and I'm just unsure if you can do all the cool things on that you can on like an actual PC like this, where I can have the little stats come up. And here, let me see, can you see this? Like if I do this test for a subscriber, will that work? Let's see. Here, move this out of the way. Test. See? So like all that little cool stuff from search and suggested. Yeah, same thing here, Jeff. That's where most of my stuff comes from. What I saw on mine, they just put my stuff on homepage, which is like, that's why I got so many. I wonder if they did something similar to yours. They just put it on the homepage of a lot of people. So that's why I got so many impressions. It was a pretty crappy video, so I didn't get a whole bunch of views and stuff, but and it's a terrible thumbnail, but I figured it's pretty old. So, but yeah, so for example, this Chromebook thing, boom. They're really nice. They're light. They're not that expensive, but it's a Google OS. It's not Windows, so I'm just unsure that I can get things done that I need to get done for video production. I don't think I can, but this is, I mean, they look nice. I've seen them in store. They look real nice, man. They look real nice, and they don't cost a lot. So I'm all about that life. I'm gonna get my views from search. Yeah. So where is everybody? I know Dop is, JMac is shooting a video right now. Dop just texted me a little while ago. I think he's doing some stuff. He's shooting his FireCube TV video right now. Let me talk about Dop. I feel bad about Dop. So he was actually supposed, oh, you're still moving. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey man, congratulations. How long until you're done? Because I hate moving. They might have to move my dead body out of here, because I hate moving, dude. I can't do it. I'm not trying to move. Dop was supposed to have a video out the same time as me. Got products on it for videos, but no time. Damn, man. Ain't that a thing? So is your new spot going to have a good place for you to shoot? Because I know you got your real cool setup at your desk and everything, and you got it all the way you need it to be. Are you going to have a similar setup for where you're going to be, or is it going to be, so 2 more days? So, man, that moving joint is not fun, dude. Do you have a good spot for shooting your videos? Anyway, Dot was supposed to get the FireCube when it came out on Thursday, and Amazon screwed him. He didn't get it. Got delayed. They gave him the one he got for free, but I think it comes today. So that's I feel bad for him. So he missed out on the big rush. It's already starting to calm down a little bit, but so he was bummed about that. He's actually very upset about it. But let me just say this: something cool's coming from Dop. Something cool's coming from Dop and me real soon. Still figuring out the setup. Yeah, that's the thing. I was just saying, man, I only have so many rooms, and I have a room that I would love to take over, but I don't think I can take it over. And I'm not converting my theater into a studio. I kind of did that for my first couple of videos, and I like having my theater to be able to watch movies rather than film stuff. So right now I'm using the living room. I was using the kitchen for a while, like I was saying earlier. Man, you just gotta make happen what you can make happen. We gotta figure it out, though, Hefe. We gotta get it done. So people be renting out places. I'm like, oof, I ain't renting out nothing. I'm going to the bathroom. There's a dude, Jeff. There's a dude. I found a dude the other day. I don't even know how I found him. Tech in the bathroom. He does like his reviews in the bathroom. Look, shout out for the originality. Shout out for the originality. I saw one of his thumbnails or something. He was sitting on the toilet, man. Do it. Do it. Get yours. I don't care if you're getting it done on the toilet or not. You get yours. Be different, son. I mean, do it. If you're going to do your reviews in the bathroom, you do your reviews in the bathroom, and I ain't hating. I ain't hating. Get yours. Get it. Oh yeah, in the Bay. That's right. You're in the Bay, man. Jeez, like, why are you if you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but are you moving because you got a better place, or are you trying to save some money and stuff? Because let me tell you something, I'm all about saving that money, saving that bread. I'm actually surprised that Traveling with Charles hasn't been here yet. He's literally been in every single live stream I've ever done, except for this morning, but I don't really count that one. And he's usually in pretty early, so I wonder where he is. I gotta do something with this thing. Yeah, you moving for convenience or what? By the way, I also was talking to some people about because I streamed yesterday about some of the new things I'll be shooting. So I got we got forced out due to owners selling. Oh yeah, dude, that's brutal. I've actually heard of that. That's freaking brutal. Yeah, so he sold it from under you. Man, that's brutal, dude. Well, I hope that whatever you're going to, man, is a better place, man. Because, you know, sometimes God moves in mysterious ways, man, and you never know. You might be blessed even better. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Yeah. I bought I bought this house. Well, I love when people say they bought a house and they're still paying on it. I'm still paying on it. Still paying on it. I'll be paying on it for a while. But I'm a house owner. Whatever that means. Actually, come to think of it. No, I guess I was going to say, is a house the only thing you can sell before you own it? Technically, you can sell a car and then pay it off. I guess you can sell anything before you own it. But yeah, right before the economy cracked, I bought this place. Immediately went upside down on it. Like when I say I bought it right before the economy crashed, literally like 3 months, and it was at its peak, and that went upside down quick. But now, excuse me, now it's worth more than I owe, which is great. It's a blessing. Awesome. Super excited about that. And hopefully, you know, onward and upward, man. Onward and upward. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to stream for a little bit. Then I'm going to shoot, I think, a couple videos. Here, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do a spoiler alert. If I can get through my cough, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to shoot. I'll be right back. All right. I have a couple of things that have been requested to review from different manufacturers and stuff. But I'm going to do my second ever dash cam review. So I got to shoot some of that. I think I'm going to shoot some of that today. I'm going to actually put this in the car and use it. my first one was the A1, which is a slightly smaller version of this. This is the C2 Pro, which is supposed to be pretty legit. And here's an interesting one. I don't know how I'm going to do this video. I talked about this last night. This guy reached out to me through email, and he said, I have this product. It'll make your Bluetooth sound better. I'm like, really? And this is what it is. It's got a clip on it. I don't exactly know how it works. I think there's a micro USB, and there's like a 3.5 millimeter jack. And allegedly, this will make your Bluetooth sound better. Some people who are audiophiles know that Bluetooth is like compressed and doesn't sound that great. To me, it always sounds good. But for some people, they say it doesn't sound that good. So this somehow allegedly makes it sound better. So I will review that. It'll probably be one of the shortest videos I've ever done because it either works or it doesn't. And I'm gonna have to figure out which headphones I'm gonna use with it. And we'll see. We'll see if that's any good. And then Anker sent me over their newest headphones that are noise canceling. Have you seen these, Jeff? As a matter of fact, I feel like if you have not already reviewed these, that you will. They're called the Soundcore Space NCs. If you have not seen these, I saw these in Walmart a while back for $99. And when I saw them, I reached out to my contact at Anker and I said, hey, these look kind of cool. Can I get some? And here they are. So that'll be coming. And then I already have shot, but need to edit the video, which will be, I think, Monday's video for the Sony 950s, the base ones. Yeah, you have to buy that for yourself. Well, El Jefe, do what I do most of the time. You get it, you buy it, you review it, you return it. That's what it is, son. That's what it is. You got to return some of them. You got to return some of them. Some of them got to get returned. Some of them got to get returned. Now, I try to hold on to them for a while because inevitably there's going to be questions in the comments and I got to be able to answer them. But some of them questions I can't answer no more. I'm just going to be honest. I can't answer them no more. I don't got the thing. I'm just saying. There's a couple things I reviewed that I don't got the thing no more. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it real. I review some expensive stuff, but I don't still got it. I don't still got it. I don't still have it all. All right. That, though, I do. And I have some things that I'll be giving away on when these live streams start getting good, so I can pick it up. I'm going to start giving away stuff. I have some stuff from either old reviews or stuff that I just had from the beginning that I knew I was going to give away in live chats. We'll get there. During was like, we don't have any samples. I knew he was full. Well, so I only recently got this one because when I first asked, they didn't. I only just very recently got that. So you should reach back out because the first time I asked a couple of weeks ago, they didn't. And then all of a sudden they got it in. So reach back out. I don't know if you did this recently or when they first came out, but reach back out because they might have it now. So check it. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to them. And I don't listen to them before I review them, before I do them on camera. I like having that moment of hey, you know. But yeah, I've already shot the Sony one. So that'll be probably up Monday, and then I'll do kind of a follow-up to the Fire Cube, and then we'll just roll on. We'll see where we end up. I'm interested about that little circular thing, though, the one with the makes your Bluetooth sound better, because I don't think Bluetooth sounds bad to begin with. So, but some people are like, oh, Bluetooth sucks. All right, man. I don't tell you. I should do. It probably would be smart for me to do, even though it's old and they've already been open. I've had them for a while. These QC35s, they're not the version 2, but I guess the version 2, the only difference is they have the Google button, but I use these for editing video now. And thanks to you, Jeff, because I'm gonna let you in on a secret that I haven't told much of anyone else, but it turns out, so I had been trying, if you watch some of my old videos versus my current videos versus my videos even from 2 weeks ago, there's some differences. And one of the differences, oh, hey, Mitesh. Hey, good to see you, brother. You see El Jefe's back in the house, so glad you're here, brother. So, see, look at that. We're starting to get some creators up in here. Watch out. Watch out, man. Watch out. You got the people, big dogs getting in here. So it was the collab I did with you that actually got me to do something that I had not been doing. And so this first, I'm going to tell you a truth about my edit. And at first it's going to sound almost like I'm bragging, but I'm not. And you'll see a big hole in what I was doing. So I have never edited a video, any of my videos, that has not been on at least a 65-inch television, if not bigger. And I've never edited a video until recently that wasn't edited through my surround sound system. Now, let me explain to you what that means. As far as never editing on anything smaller than 65 inches, that's actually a good thing because I can see everything, and I've made some changes, I've fixed some things, I caught some things, which is great. The bad thing is I had never edited until recently on anything other than my surround sound system, and that's bad, and I thought it was an advantage, but it totally wasn't, because I wasn't hearing a tremendous amount of things going on that I was not aware were going on. And it wasn't until just before I did the collab with you, and then it got kind of hit home in the collab with you, that I was missing something, and something didn't sound right. Because I was like, well, why does his sound different? So then I put headphones on, and I'm like, oh crap, there's a huge difference. So for the first part of our collab, and then the videos after that, I went back to my lav for my shotgun. And hey, Sam, what's up, Samuel? What's going down, player? So I actually started using headphones now to edit. So I use my lav, and I want to get a better lav, but it worked pretty well for the Fire Cube, so I'm okay. And I use these, and this has saved me a couple times on some weird audio stuff that was going on in some of my videos. I wish I had caught this earlier, but I'm forever thankful that I did that collab with you, because I probably would have gone on in ignorance and not have ever known that there was this weird, this echo, and it's kind of airy. I didn't, I'm kind of upset about it now, but there's nothing I can do. Some of those videos have done well, but I feel like they've done well in spite of the fact that I was messing up audio-wise. So, and really bad considering, like, I come from like a podcasting background. Like, I should know better than that. So, learn my lesson, whatever. What inspired me to start YouTube? Thank you for the question, Samuel. See, that's awesome. I love the questions. Let's do questions. I will answer that question right now. So about 7 or 8 years ago, I want to get some reference headphones. Yeah, you should, Mitesh. Even if you don't get reference, just get some Bluetooth headphones or something. Like, these aren't reference. These are, they're really great headphones with great noise canceling. But I just need a flat response. Don't worry about reference. Just get something that's not so expensive. That's all you need. And even think about it, most people are listening on not so expensive headphones. But anyway, back to your question, Samuel. So about 7, 8 years ago, I had 2 different podcasts. One was really successful, and one was, it was okay. It was a small one. And the really kind of successful podcast was a MMA podcast, Mixed Martial Arts. All right, Helfit. Listen, Jeff, thank you so much for dropping by, man. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later this week, brother. See you on Twitter. And so back to my story. The Mixed Martial Arts podcast did very well, and I had thousands of listeners by the time I had stopped, but I had kind of burned myself out. So I think my last MMA podcast was in 2009, 2010, maybe even 2011, somewhere around there. So I stopped because I got burned out. And for all those years, I wanted to do something. And I actually had a background in video production. I actually went to school for video editing and video production. And I tried about 2 years ago to bring back my original podcast, but in YouTube form. And that went nowhere. I tried that for like 2 months, I think. Maybe 2 months. And it really went nowhere. And then I quit again. Then earlier this year in January, I was watching, I started really getting into watching YouTube, and I watched this guy called Everyday Dad. He has a channel here on YouTube that, and I'm going to do a video about this at the end of the year. I'm actually going to talk about this very subject. He had a 10,000 subscriber YouTube video, really well done. but he talked about how he had done 10,000 subscribers in a year, and that really piqued my interest. I was like, wow, is that possible? Like, I didn't even know that that was a thing. So in the video, he has a moment, and I'm gonna, when I do my video at the end of the year, I'm gonna ask if I can use this part of his video. And it really felt like he was speaking directly to me, and he said, like, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. Really, you can. And I remember thinking, wow, can I actually do this? So, and it's funny, we talked about this in yesterday's live stream. So I had a live stream yesterday, and we talked about this part right here, what I'm talking about. So I made a promise to myself that I would strive very hard to get 10,000 subscribers in a year. And if I didn't do it, then I would probably quit. So yesterday we decided what that date was. If you look at my channel's been around for 8 or 9 years, but I've only ever actually used it this year. I would put random stuff on it, but it wasn't like a YouTube channel. I would put like my dog chasing a feather or something like that. So I put my first tech review video on the channel in January of this year. And it's, you know, not great quality. It was on my cell phone. It wasn't edited at all. I literally hit pause when I wanted to stop something and record to record something else. And it did well. I mean, as of today, it's like 28,000 views, but it's a pretty crappy video. That was on like a January, I think it was January 30th. So from January 30th to about February 22nd, I half-assed it, so to speak. Like, I kind of did videos in a way, but I wasn't committing because I was like, I don't know if this is worth it or not. Is it going to work out? You know, these type of things. And by the time I was at the end of February, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a real go. I only have my phone, so I'm going to shoot my videos on my phone, but I'll start editing them. And it's funny because I went to school for editing, so this should never have been an obstacle, but it totally was. Anyway, so February 22nd is the first time I actually edited a video on my channel and said, I'm in. So last night we were trying to decide, is my timeline for 10,000 the end of January or the end of February? And you might think, oh, it's only 4 weeks. 4 weeks makes a big difference. 4 weeks ago, I had 1,000 subscribers. Today I have 2,000. So there's a huge amount of, you know, potential in 30 days. So we were taking a vote as to, do I count the very first time I did a tech video or the first time that I was like, okay, I'm in, I'm really going to try to make a go of this. And thank goodness, everyone in the channel voted for February 22nd. It gives me the extra month. So I have until February 22nd to get 10,000 subscribers. If I do not, we will have to see. If I'm very close, I'm probably not going to stop. I should be very close, by the way. I started doing some math last night, and I should probably be able to do it. So it might come down to it. Or maybe I get lucky and by the end of the year, when Christmas and stuff rolls around, a lot of channels grow at the end of the year because everyone's looking up Christmas items, trying to see reviews before they buy them. It seems like a lot of people grew last year around October, November, and part of December. I've looked at a lot of channels, and a lot of them grew last year at that time. And it makes sense. You know, you want to know if something's worth having. Oh, Jay Cassavant just subscribed. Jay Cassavant just subscribed. Give me a big number, but I think you can do it. I checked you, and you literally just got one. Okay, yeah, exactly. So 30 days ago it was 1,000. So, and it's progressively getting faster. So really, if I just kept the growth of last month, I would just barely make it. But the idea is, the more videos you put out, the more opportunities you have for subs, which means, let's say, so let's have like 40. Yeah. All about, thank you, Sam. I greatly appreciate that. And really, if nothing else, it's a goal, and it's good to have goals. But yeah, the more videos you put out, the more opportunity you have to grow faster. So if you have 40 videos now, and you can get 2,000, and you add another 40 videos by the end of the year, you know, so anything's possible. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, thank you, Samuel. And that was a good question, Samuel. I enjoyed going into that story. Thank you for asking for that. Story time. On the channel, Samuel. What did I'm trying to remember? Did you say when you came in that you had watched something? Did you? Oh yeah. Did you say you? No, Ronald had asked about the Kindle. So Samuel, how did you find my channel? What did you see one of my videos, or did you just see the live stream? Some people just see the live stream and they come in. Yeah, Mitesh, man, it's rough, man, but it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm just messing with you. But just keep working. I like your style, Mitesh. I actually watched your January video, I think it was, like beginning of the year. And it was cool, man. And you definitely have made strides already this year. So I like it. Yeah, CH5. So I'm glad you like. Did you like that video? So I'll tell you about that video, the CH500, because I actually had no intention originally of buying those headphones. It's a pretty funny little story, I'll tell you. Were you looking specifically for this? I'm always curious, like, how do people find the video? Were you looking to buy those headphones and like you Googled it or something? Could you tell me like how you found that video? Because it actually makes a difference into how I make future videos and how I set them up. I would love to know that story if you wouldn't mind sharing it. It's like incredible information for a creator to know. Yeah, Mitesh, you'll be fine, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're already improving every single step of the way. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. I have no worries. There's some people I watch and I go, I don't know if this is for you, but you're totally cool, dude. You're doing it up. You're doing big. So, it's kind of a funny story. So, I had watched a video about, I think, the CH700s. So I went to Best Buy to buy the CH700s. Oh, Josh Flames, NBA and more. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. I got to do a dance every time people get subscribed because it's kind of a cool thing, I think. Anyway, move that over. Well, I was looking for some review. Just found you on top of the list. Was it specifically for those headphones, or you just were looking for other things and that came up? Because I do a lot of SEO and try to figure out how to put myself above the bigger channels. And that's another thing. And Mitesh, I think that's one thing that'll help you grow. I'm sure you're already doing it. I don't have to tell you this, that SEO helps a lot. Like if I were to show you some of my metrics, Mitesh, you would see that a lot of my views come from search. Tremendous amount. Yeah, I was looking for. Okay, so let me tell you about those headphones. I was in Best Buy I wanted to pick up the 700s because it didn't look like there was that many reviews of them. While I was there, I was listening to different headphones, and I don't think they had those on display. Or maybe they did. I think they actually did have them on display, and I was listening to them, and I wasn't over the moon about them. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend this money to review these headphones, and I'm not excited about them in store. So I look around and then I see the 500s. I'm like, what are these? And it says like $75. And I think, well, here's what I could do. I could grab these. It's a lot less of a risk financially. I'll buy these. And I went on YouTube. I didn't see hardly any reviews for them. So I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. Grabbed them, took them home. And again, the cool thing I love to do is I love to put them on and everything for the first time in the video. So I don't fake any of that. It's legitimately what happened. You saw it as it happened, blah, blah, blah. So I was completely blown away. So while I'm doing the edit, I'm like, I really enjoyed doing this video. It was lots of fun. And I wanted to make a moment where like I make it as kind of interesting as it was for me when I heard the bass hit kick. So then that's the first time I've ever done any kind of special effects. I don't even know if you can call them that, in a video where I made the thing rumble. And I really enjoyed doing that. So I actually really liked that review. I enjoyed doing it. And it's doing pretty well. It's actually doing pretty well. And they're not like high-end headphones. And I don't know how many people are actually looking for them. I didn't even know they existed when I went to Best Buy. I literally saw them there on a lower thing. And I'm like, oh, I'll give them a go. And they're good. They're actually really good headphones. They're absolutely solid. But shout out to Sony, which I'm going to say in my Sony headphone review on Monday. They don't give you anything extra, man. Like, they don't give you cases. They don't give you boxes. They don't give you nothing. You can get a $60 pair of headphones from Amazon, and they will give you a box. They'll give you extra cables. They'll give you everything. Sony's like, listen, here's the headphones, man. That's what you pay for. Like, damn. Sony is savage. Sony is straight up savage. Oh, there we go. Tell you, man. Jeff is such a nice guy, dude. Heavy reviews, man. That dude's a solid dude, man. That's a solid dude. Were you looking for a wireless speaker? Okay, so I have a review for the SRS XB21, the Sony Bluetooth SRS XB21, and I have a smackdown between that speaker and the JBL Flip 4. And in the video, this was a long time when I made this video, so like I would like to be able to, I haven't done a speaker review in a while, so I might have to start doing those again. I will say this. I tried to tell a difference. I really tried to tell a difference between those two speakers, and I couldn't. And here's why that matters. Because I have seen the Flip 4 on sale multiple times for like under $70, especially at Fry's and stuff. I don't know what kind of stores are near you, Samuel, but it is crazy. They sound almost exactly alike. They both have apps. They both have special features. I like the fact that the Flip 4 actually has the ability to bring up your voice assistant easier than you can on the Sony. I couldn't even remember if I could find a way to do it on the Sony. So I would recommend watching the SRS XB21 review if you can get through it. So some people, that's a whole nother conversation I can have. The Versus video actually is probably all you need to see. And to be honest, at the end of the day, they both sound fine. And if you have a lot of Sony gear, you're not going to be disappointed. Unless you want to get something bigger. I guess it depends on like what kind of speaker you want to get. They're okay. I feel like for $70, $60, $70, they're both a good deal. For $100, I'm like, I could go to Amazon and probably get something that's not a Sony or JBL, but sounds great. I mean, the bar is high now, and you can't just have your Sony name or JBL name and just get over and that's enough. It's like, nah, you go to Amazon and you can find some really great products for a lot less. So, yeah, the XB21 is pretty good, but at this point, if I find the JBL Flip 4 for $70, $60, I'd take that over the XB21 any day, for sure, 100%. But that's a good point. I do need to do more speaker videos, I think. Interesting. Today, I'm going to shoot those headphones. I'm going to shoot part of the dash cam. And I don't think I'm going to do that audio thing. And I already have one shot. JBL Go. So I haven't listened to the JBL Go, but I've watched the Flossie Carter review of the JBL Go, and he seemed to like it. I don't know if you know who Flossie Carter is, but he's the OG. He is the man. He is my favorite person to watch review things. And he liked it. He said it was good. So I would pretty much take his word for it, because my favorite pair of headphones, the ones that are on El Jefe's channel when we did the collab, were something that he talked about how much he liked. So I feel like our tastes are pretty well aligned. I feel like if he says he likes something, I'm probably going to like it. So he seemed to like it. And they're pretty inexpensive, the Go's. So I would check out his channel, Flossie Carter, and see what he said specifically about him. His channel is unlike anyone else's, though. So just be prepared for different, which I think is great. But he's been around for like over, I think, 10 years or something on YouTube. He's been around for a very long time. That dude is legit. Let me see if I can pull it up, as a matter of fact. Let's find it. Boom, boom. Flossie Carter, JBL Go. There we go. All right, so here, let me. Boop. So this one he did 3 months ago. He just recently did one though. Yeah, the Go versus Go 2. So watch this one. This is only a week ago. I watched this one. I've actually watched all these, but don't just watch this one. Watch this one right here, because he actually compares the two, and he kind of talks about the difference. But for $40, dude, that's stinking cheap. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? $40. So yeah, go check out Flossie and his review of that. Man. So Mitesh, did you say you were doing, I think you said you were doing a live chat today. Are you doing one today? Because I might have a little bit of time before I start shooting my videos, if you're doing it soon, or maybe later as well. What do we got going on today? Let's see what's going on over here. Let's see what's going down on the gram. Are you doing that Instagram thing too, Mitesh? Oh, plan is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. What phone am I using? I'm all about Samsung Galaxy Notes. So this is the Note 8. I will go to the Note 9. I will do a review of the Note 9 on my channel. I need to be strategic about how I do that, though, because unlike the Fire Cube and some other devices that I will have a head start on, I actually had a slight head start on the Fire Cube, and I'll probably have a slight head start on some other devices. I will not have a head start on the Galaxy Note or any big phone. Some of those big companies, or big reviewers get them well in advance. So instead of me just doing a straight up review, which I still might do, if I want to make traction, I have to do something specific. So probably my first bigger video of the next phone that I get will be mostly camera based, like camera samples, video samples, that sort of thing. FE? What's a Note FE? What's the FE? Yeah, trying to IGTV, don't know if it's worth it. I was talking about this, Mitesh. I was talking about Instagram TV. Like, I don't know that the format works. Like, the stories on YouTube, I think will work. But Instagram TV, I'm unsure if it does. Now, they have a great potential because they have lots of people engaged on that platform. It just doesn't, I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it. I am going to do YouTube stories once I have access to that. Ooh, I loved the Note 7. Still my favorite phone to this day. Period. End of story. Tell you why. I mean, this is, from a performance standpoint, this is better. However, to this day, the Note 7 was my favorite one because A, it had the color that I was most in love with. I love that blue. I need that blue back in my life. I need that. Number two, of course, the button had a great button. The fingerprint sensor was quick. The screen was great. It felt great in the hand. Ladies, you know the procedures. It was just my favorite phone. I was so in love with that phone, more so than any phone I've ever had. I was like, while I had it, I was appreciating it. And for me, mostly I'll appreciate a phone for a day or something. Like, okay, then it just becomes a tool. That phone I was in love with every day. And when they were like, we're doing a recall, it broke my heart. Broke my heart. And I didn't know they actually did a fan edition. That's really cool. Can you get that in the US? Can you get that in the US? Where would you even get it from? I don't even know where you would, because I've not seen it like anywhere. Feature on YouTube. Yeah, I agree, Mitesh. I think, didn't they say that's for 10,000 subscribers or more? Because I will use that. I will use the story feature on that. So as soon as I get to whatever the limit is, I'm going to use it all the time. Yeah, where do you get the Note Fan Edition? Because I was a huge fan of that. Flossie still has his original one, the one you're not supposed to have, the Explodey Edition. I like that one meme where they're like still a fan, where it had the thing from, I'll just pull it up, thing from Breaking Bad. 7 bad meme. Where is it? Images. Yeah. This one right here. Yeah, I love that meme. I think that's great. First of all, one of my favorite television shows of ever in my life, Breaking Bad. This is so true. I was all about that life. You find it on Amazon, huh? Okay. Oh, you're from Malaysia? Okay, cool. Awesome, Samuel. Awesome. So you find it on Amazon. Okay. Community tab is for 10K plus, so I think yeah. Damn, 10K. I'll get there eventually. Malaysia, all right. How much? What's the exchange rate like Malaysian to American? Do you know? Do you have any idea? I also know that sometimes I get comments from people asking me for my my thoughts on hardware, and I don't recognize the part number or the model number, and it's the same thing I already have. It's just a different model number, and I don't know that. So I guess I'm gonna have to start looking that up more when people ask me. Because I forget sometimes that people all around the world are watching my channel. Like, that blows me away, man. That blows me away. Tomorrow, 7 Eastern. So tomorrow night is Sunday, 4 o'clock my time. Yeah, Mitesh, I might be able to drop by for a little bit. I might be editing a little bit, but that actually means I'll have my screen up, so I can actually probably pop in on the side. That'd be cool. $1. Okay, $1 is 4 RM. And then how much was the phone? Malaysia, man. Malaysia in the house. That's so cool, man. We have quite a small currency. That's cool, man. Yeah, I have friends in or not friends. I have subscribers and stuff that I've talked to from Germany, from England, from all over the place. Okay, 2,100. Let me do the math. So for them, divide by 4. Here, let me put some math up. Let me pull the calculator up. So about 2,200 divided by 4-ish. $550. That's really good. That's a good deal. Because that's a great phone, man. That's a great phone. Do you like it? Do you like, are they updating it with like Oreo and stuff? Or is it just whatever it was when it came out, which I don't even remember. It was like 6, I think. Android 6. Man, that would be so cool. I loved that phone. That phone had me. That phone had me. I did not want to ever cheat on it. I had to send her back, though. I had to send her back. I was really upset because I had to set that phone up like 3 times. Because I got the first one, sent it back. Got a second one, sent it back. It's just ridiculous. Oh, that's 2 weeks ago. Wow. Such a badass phone, man. Such a badass phone. Battery life was great on it. It was really, I can't tell you, without a doubt, my favorite ever. Nougat, yeah, it was Nougat. My favorite ever, period. End of story. So I'll use that for, there we go. So if anyone watching this, if I do a giveaway in the future, which I might, this will be a trivia question. What was my favorite ever smartphone? Hopefully, well, we'll see what happens when the Note 9 comes out. If the Note 9 makes it my favorite, that's one thing. But even the 8, which is great, it's fine, I love it, is the 7 to me still, you know, pound for pound was my more favorite phone. So that's a trivia question. Yeah, trust me, the Bixby Vision. When do I ever use it? I never use Bixby Vision. I do. You know what I do? On occasion, I will use the Bixby button to get me deep into the settings, but that's about it. Because I'm not even sure what. Like, I know it does some things, but I don't even like literally. I only use it to go open this setting or open that setting. Like, that's it. But I don't even remember what else it does. Like, I used it at first for whatever it used to do, and then I just like, whatever. Meh, I'm over it. Meh. Where's my boy participating? Oh, you know, I'm gonna make. So Samuel, what other channels do you watch? And Mitesh, what other channels do you watch, man? Besides, you know, Jeff and Ohufe and that whole little group of people, like 2 Minute Tech and stuff. I already know you guys are all tight, but like, who else do you watch? Both of you, like, who else do you both watch? Let's see what's going on Twitter right now. That's funny. Yeah, that's nice. Now on the 3K, that's great, man. Look, Jeff is just, he takes time out to congratulate me. He's just got to be the nicest guy I've ever met on YouTube. He's just crazy. Android Authority, yep. Oh, Zeke's channel, yeah. I've heard of him. Yeah. How do you say that? I've actually seen that channel. Well, Android Authority, of course. Android Authority, of course. Totally solid. Android Authority is legit. I watch so many YouTubers, small ones and a ton of big ones. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I try to do the same now. I didn't used to watch a lot of smaller ones, but since I obviously am one now, I've been doing that a lot lately. You know, I'll subscribe to people here and there. And then when I get subscribers, like, I'll look and see, well, matter of fact, let me pull that up. Because I haven't done that in a minute. So I'll do it with you guys. I like to go through my subscriber list and see who is a what? Wait, no, that's not right. Wait, damn it. Damn it. Community. All right, let's see. Subscribers. I like to see, like, who has channels. Who's this dude? He's got almost 1,000 subscribers. I like to check him out. Sometimes I find a gem. Ooh, this dude is just straight up putting...
Hey, diddle diddle! Why am I saying that? Anyway, ThrillerKid07 here. I posted on my Twitter earlier that I was going to open up a new video today. It's early.
What is this guy doing?
Hey, diddle diddle! I
don't know. It looks like a bunch of Disney stuff.
Hey, diddle diddle!
So that's kind of weird.
Why am I...
Whatever. This guy has almost 2,000. He's got as many subscribers as I do. What's going on here? G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is legit. What is happening? 12 years ago. He posted that stuff 12 years ago. Holy crap. 2 years ago. So he doesn't really, it's not really like a, he just throws stuff up every once in a while. Okay. Okay. Who else? Not 227. Cable guard. Okay. Oh, those are kind of, I like the colors. Philly Cable Dave. Well, I don't understand. Oh, okay. How to set up. Okay. So you notice most of these people have videos on their, a lot of these subscribers that have things have like like videos and stuff. I think it's because of the Fire TV review. Life of Tech, of course, yes. Oh yeah, I saw Life of Tech. Yeah, his stuff is ridiculous. Is football famous in America? Oh, like soccer? It is right now because of the World Cup. World Cup is doing it in, man. Doing it in. World Cup is pretty big right now. Although it really depends. Like, it's not as big as what we call football. You know, tackle football. Like that. I think that's bigger in America. I would say so. Yeah, Life of Tech is ridiculous. He swung by one of my, whatever, the collab video. I was hoping he would swing by the Fire TV review and see what he had to say. Just asking for video editing. Is Sony Vegas good? Because I'm a little stuck using it. So I don't know anything about Sony Vegas. So this is a really great question. So Mitesh, what software are you using to edit? I know people use different things. I have dabbled with Premiere. I used it for a while. I had some problems with it, and I didn't find it as intuitive as I liked. So I now use HitFilm, which I love. Love HitFilm. Works great, and it's free. You can spend money on it if you want, but it's free and it's great. I think it's great. Premiere, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with Premiere. I can't do all the cool stuff, but I've I got my way around it. But then I went back to HitFilm. I just really like HitFilm, so that's where I'm at. But I've never used Sony Vegas. I've heard good things about it, but I think it's also fairly complicated. I think. But there was something I wanted to do that I couldn't remember. And what? Yeah. So one thing that it does not. There's a couple things that it. So I'm working around some of those things. For example, you can't do multicam syncing. It doesn't really have a multicam. There's a couple of things that it can't do, which is true. However, you could do your edit in HitFilm and then do your special in something else and whatever. Oh, is that what he's using? DaVinci Resolve? He texted me earlier today. He said he's shooting his FireCube video right now, and then he said he might live stream later today. But I don't know what DaVinci Resolve is. Yeah, I know that. So I worked around it because I don't do multicam really. The one time I had access to multicam that you really could say that I was using multicam was a video that like no one has watched. Oh, not no one, but very few people have watched it. I'm actually almost most proud of on my channel. There's two videos I did a long time ago, back when I had like 200 and something subscribers, that I had a real fun time doing. They were risky. I knew they would either do very well or they wouldn't do anything, and they really haven't done anything. I really liked the edit. I think they told a fun story. I think one's they're basically a series. Well, one I believe is more interesting than the other, although I think they both have their moments. And it's the, here, I'll show you. But I enjoyed doing them, and I had someone else have a camera along, so I had multicam basically of what I was doing. It actually looked pretty good. I was like, I mean, it was like a production. It was pretty damn cool. So let's take a look. Let me find it. Oh, new subscriber. Who is a new subscriber? Who is it? NOS Games. Just subscribe. NOS Games. Okay. Let me pull up my stuff. So if you ever want to see one of my old videos, which I think I like them. I could understand why some people might not, but I like them. And I had someone helping me shoot some stuff. I used my camera, my friend's camera, and a drone within different parts of the video. And it's this one. So much fun. It has not done well. And I can understand why. And this was done the same day. Well, actually, this is just the trailer for it. The actual video is here. But I really like this video. I'm thinking about when I get bigger, finding the videos that didn't do well and just re-releasing them. I think that's what I might do. We'll see. Anyway, fun videos. If you're bored and you want to see me shoot some stuff, do it. Do it. NOS Games. Let's go back to those subscribers with videos. By the way, I'm using OBS Streamlabs, and I have my iPad as my switcher, and it is awesome. I love it. Typically when they have, you never really know if these actually are channels when they have like 80 or so subscribers. A lot of times they're not. Let's see. Oh, this one appears to be. Oh, yeah, fighting. 3 months ago, but they stopped 3 months ago. My thoughts on Dragon Ball. Oh, okay, isn't it? A year ago. So, he's in and out. Like, he's not really... So, he's a Street Fighter dude. He played for a while, then he stopped. Probably just was not getting the traction he wanted. Sad, but true. 98... 436. Oh, I think this is one of the guys on Twitter, I think. I should probably subscribe him. Yes, I'll subscribe him. He does tech stuff. I think he's following me on Twitter. Yes, he is. I recognize his face. So I'll watch some of his videos later on. Gross Technology. My guess is his last name is Gross. Or his first name. 378 Thomas Dunderfree. Who is this dude? Oh, cool. Whoa. Oh, this is Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not. Actually, probably shouldn't be. It's like copyrighted music, so it probably won't even work, right? So these are like, what are these? This is interesting. I might have to check this out later and see what this is. It's very unusual. That's interesting. I'm really curious now. I can see what that is. Metal Crypt. All right, let's see what this dude is doing. Okay, so he's not really doing too much. It's 9 months ago. He's like some videos. Now, I like 4K HD stuff, so that's cool. But he doesn't do it very often, so I don't know that I would consider him like a real creator. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Yep, nothing right now. Okay, all right, back to browser. Okay, browser. Okay. Young Reviewer. Is this the dude that hit me up on Instagram? Is this the dude? By the way, if you're a creator, you need to put something on your homepage. Oh, there's some stuff on the homepage. A year ago. Some dude hit me on Instagram. Multiple people hit me up on Instagram for sub. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? I think this guy came through on one of my chats once. Because I remember this name. Huh. 5 months ago? Is music? Maybe. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell with some of these. But I love going through and seeing if people have their own channels and stuff. I think I'll leave this. I wasn't intending on leaving this video. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave this live stream up or not for other people or not. I have not decided. When I did one with Dop, I left that up because I thought it was kind of interesting. It was back and forth. And I do want to do some co-host streaming. So people with channels and stuff, like Mitesh, if you ever want to do one, we can do that. Co-stream or whatever. And yeah, so anyway, I'm probably going to wrap up because I got to shoot a bunch of video today. I definitely want to thank everyone who's been hanging out, chilling, watching, whatever. I'm hoping that I find a time that, by the way, like this is probably the time I'll be doing live streams in the future, is right around this time of day on Saturdays. I feel like it works best for me, but I'm hoping that I can get more of a crowd going. But we'll find something that works. Regardless, I am so incredibly thankful for everyone that came through. I'm very thankful for everyone who subscribed. And I got some great videos coming out this week. So make sure you check out all the people that have rolled through today. Peace and love. Peace and love.